So let me ask you this. When you get an inbound call or you're making an outbound call around rate, how do you feel? Are you excited to make that call or does it really get you kind of nervous, flustered, frustrated? You're sitting there thinking, I really hope that the person doesn't pick up the phone. Well, a lot of us have fear around rate and insurance. And I want to say it's a natural cause. And there's some benefits. One, the agency is making a little bit more money to help service that policy. That's a huge one. And the next one is it's an opportunity to have a conversation. So I think our fear comes from the idea that everyone's going to be mad and upset. But the reality is, especially if we're contacting them first, you have a good opportunity. When they're calling in, you will experience them being a little bit more spicy, as we like to say. But there's an opportunity there to have the conversation. And I think for so many people, we get ourselves so tangled up in rate that we're fearful, we become small, our shoulders go up to our ears, and it becomes a really tense situation. Yes, it's not fun to talk about the fact that your insurance rates went up, but we have to remember our role. Our role is to be their tour guide, their leader, and to educate them. And so this is our opportunity to have a conversation and create a game plan for the person. Sometimes the rate increases are something that they did. Sometimes it's what the carrier did. And we just have to have a meaningful, valuable conversation. So next time someone calls in and they're all upset about rate or you're calling out, I want you just to take a deep breath and say, hey, there's no industry in America where rates don't go up. And everybody's having these types of conversations. I also want you to think for a second, are you grateful? Are you grateful that they're calling you versus calling your competition? Because that is a step in the right direction. When you're able to have the conversation with the client, it is way better than them going behind your back to your competitors. That is the worst thing that happens. So we want to avoid that at all costs. As you've heard us say, our strategy is always to be as proactive as humanly possible to really scrub those accounts and drive home the idea of how valuable we are. Now, on the flip side, when they're calling you, all you need to do is put your shoulders back and start the process. We're launching a new course in January, which is all about how to have the rate conversation. And it's going to talk all about rate increases, remarketing, and how to make sure that our clients stay loyal to us even through some of those changes, because it is possible. We hope that you enjoyed this video and make sure that you're subscribing on social media. Coming very soon as Friday, January 1st, we are going to be moving to releasing our emails once a week, but the videos will be deployed on social media, YouTube, and our blog daily. We're also going to be launching a podcast with them, so you can listen in your car if you'd like. Anyway, have a great last week of the year. Thank goodness 2020 is somewhat over, and we'll catch you on our next 3-minute video.